Good morning, students. I am your new computer teacher. My name is Arpit Kapoor, and here I will teach you Python language. Introduction of Python. Python was created by Guido van Rossum in 1991. Is a person named Guido van Rossum is a person. Those who created Python language. It is free to use. Means you can easily download it. This Python language from its website. You don't have to purchase the software from anywhere. I will give you such kind of an example. Suppose you will open a Google Chrome. Here you must have to write install Python. Click on the enter one, and if you will click on this download Python hyperlink, you can see that here you can easily download it. Download Python 3.10.1. It's a Python version. If you will click on this button, you can easily download Python, ideally software. And after download, you can see that click on this PC option, and it's a download one. And here the Python 3.1.0.1, the software automatically downloaded it. And if you will double click on this icon, so you can easily install it. I already installed this Python software, so I don't want to install it again. Now come to the next one. So it's your homework, it's your task how to install Python software. Okay, now come to the next one. Python can be used to follow both procedural approach and object-oriented approach of programming. What is procedural approach? You must have to write a program from top to bottom, not bottom to top or any other procedure. Uh, it's the right way to write a program, uh, top to bottom. Okay. Now come to the object-oriented approach of programming. What is object-oriented approach of programming? You can easily create a classes and object using this language. You can implement interface, encapsulation, polymorphism, and many other object-oriented programming concepts using this language. What is encapsulation? What is interface? I will discuss it later. Now come to the next point. Some features of Python. It is general purpose programming language which can be used for both scientific and non-scientific programming. What is scientific programming? NASA using Python, ISRO also using Python language. And what is non-scientific programming? You can write commercial programs using this language. You can easily develop commercial software using Python language. Even you can easily create video games, computer games, mobile games using Python software. You know it. Instagram also built in Python language. It is a platform independent programming language. You know what is platform independency? Uh, Suppose if you create a program in Python, so you can run this program not only Windows 10. You can run or execute this program in a different operating system like Linux, like Mac Notebook, or Android, up to your choice. It is a very simple high-level language with vast library of add-on modules. It's a high-level language. Low-level language, it's a binary language, or many other languages are a low-level language or middleware language. Like a C. C is a middleware language, middle-level language, and Java and Python is a high-level language. What is vast library of add-on modules? Suppose if you want to calculate two numbers, So you must have to write a program for finding sum of two numbers. Sum is a variable equals to first number plus second number. Then you will print sum. It's just like a long procedure to calculate to only two numbers. But if you will use add function using Python language or a Python module, so you can easily calculate uh, one more than one or two or three numbers as a calculating purpose. It is excellent for beginners as the language is interpreted. And you know what is interpreter and compiler? Compiler, some programming adopt compiler feature just like C, C++, uh, using compiler feature. Compiler scan whole program in one go, and but in case of interpreter, execute or check whole program line by line. So Python is a interpreted language, hence gives immediate result. The programs written in Python are easily readable and understandable. Okay, it is suitable as an extension language for customizable application. Suppose a person they don't know Python language and he or she is a fresher, so he or she can easily understand a simple program and he or she can easily learn uh, very easily. It is easy to learn and use. Now come to the next one. Used in who used Python language in operations of Google search engine. Google use Python. YouTube also use Python. BitTorrent is a very big company, very gigantic company. Also use Python language, peer-to-peer file sharing in written using Python. Peer-to-peer concept. It's a networking concept. What's peer-to-peer? We will discuss it later. Okay, it's a very big topic, networking related topic. Uh, Now come to the next one. Intel, Cisco, HP, IBM, etc. use Python for hardware testing. Uh, uh, it's so you can easily understand uh, student not only use scripting not only create scripting programs using Python language. You can easily create a hardware level programs using this language. Maya provides a Python scripting API. Maya, you know, it's a very big company, very huge company. Uh, if you want to create a 3D games using Maya software, so you can easily implement it. So Maya also adopt this language. iRobot use Python to develop commercial robot. AI subject. CBSE recently introduced artificial intelligence, and if you want to learn robot engineering, rocket engineering, rocket science, this type of thing, so Python is a very easy way to learn it. NASA and others use Python for their scientific programming task. Okay, now come to the next first step with Python. Ideally, ideally means integrated development environment. I show you ideally what is ideally. Click on the start button. Here you have to write Python. It's ideally means integrated development environment. Here you have to write your programs in Python language. Okay, now come to the next one. GUI integrated to is the started most popular Python development environment. Ideally is a acronym of integrated development environment. I already told you what is ideally. Ideally is the software where you can easily write up programs in Python. It lets edit, run, browse, and debug Python programs from single interface. Hmm? Okay, I will write a program in Python. You don't worry about it. Python shell can be used in two ways. interactive mode and script mode. What is interactive mode and what is script mode? I tell you. Interactive mode is like this. It's your interactive mode. Okay. Okay. Now I will take an example using Sumita Arora book uh, in Python. Suppose if you want to print something, just so suppose print, it's a function. If you want to print anything, you can easily print it using double inverted comma. How are you? Suppose I write how are you. Result is how are you. Suppose I will write it here, print Arpit using single inverted comma. Using single inverted comma. Yeah, it's single inverted comma also run. Okay, what is the difference between a single inverted comma and double inverted comma? We will discuss it later. Now come to the next one. Print 5 plus 7, enter 12. It's a very easy task. It's a 11th class or 12th class book, Sumita Arora. Very easy example. 6 into 250 divided by 9. BODMAS operation also implemented using this language. Suppose I will write a simple command using print function 5 minus 7. You know it result very well, minus 2. Okay, so you know it very well. This mode is also known as interactive mode. And what is script mode? I tell you it later. I tell you very fastly. Script mode is a way where you can easily write a program. If you want to write a big program, a gigantic program or 5-line programs, so where you will write it? Using script mode. File, open or file new window for creating a new script file. Write the Python code as function that is script, save it using Ctrl plus S or click on the file and select the save option also. That now to execute a program, where you will execute your program, it is it in interactive mode by using run option. Click on Ctrl plus F5 or click on the run mode also. uh, I will give you such kind of an example. Open ideally, go to the file, select file new. Here I will write a program. Suppose x is a variable. You can take a variable, any name, using any name. X is equals to file. I initialize 5 x. If I will print x, so what the value it will print? 5. You know it, student know it very well. And here I will take another variable, y is equals to 7, and here I will using print sum of two numbers is equals to comma. You know it, comma very well. It's a concatenate operator. Then x plus y, simple. Then click on the file option and save it. Here it's a shortcut key, Control plus S. Write a name test.py. Py is a Python extension. Okay, so sorry. Okay, F5, run it. Sum of two number is 12. So you know, understand very well what is sorry, Yeah, interactive mode and scriptive mode in Python language. So thank you so much. I hope you understand very well. And in the next lesson, I will teach you another topics in Python. Thank you.